Hello my crochet friends, this is Lady Jenna and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be looking at this crochet kit. I purchased this at Walmart in Canada. This is a whale. The cost for this crochet kit is $9.97 plus taxes. That's Canadian money. It's a skill level intermediate and it comes with everything you see here. The eyes, stitch markers, polyester fill, needle, crochet hook, and your instruction. The instructions are both in English and French. The crochet hook size is 2.5 millimeters, so it looks like a pretty good size for this yarn. We're going to test it, and it does say knowledge of crochet is required, so this would not be for a beginner. We're going to review the crochet kit together. I'm going to crochet it. I'm not going to do a step-by-step. This is not a tutorial, but a review. And the pattern is not mine to give. If there's any errors in it, I will explain it to you. I will tell you where the errors are. You will also need a pair of scissors and a pencil. Make sure to read all of the instructions. You also have the instructions to do the stitches. Together, we will do the first 4 rows. In the beginning of the rows, starting from round 2, it says to chain 1. I am not going to chain 1, and I'm not going to do the join, because this will be crocheted in a round. There will be no joining. We start with an oval base. So this would be round 1. Round 1 has 3 steps. So we'll do these together. First thing, you need to do a slip knot. Then you chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To create an oval base, you are going to work around your chain. Next, starting from the second chain from hook, we're going to single crochet into the next 3 stitches. Second chain from hook, 1, 2, 3 stitches. One, 2, 3 single crochet. Then you go to your last stitch. This is the last stitch. It's not this. This is your slip knot. This is the last stitch. You're going to do 3 single crochet. 1, 2, and 3. So this sort of makes you turn, if you notice. Then you continue on this side where the loops are. Now the one thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to place my stitch marker. I should have placed this on my first stitch when I first started. So let's pedal back. Let's count back. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So this goes right here. So we know that this is the first stitch we made. We single crochet into the next 2 stitches, which is this one, this loop right here, and this loop there. And into the last stitch, or into the last loop, we're going to do a single crochet increase. A single crochet increase is 2 single crochet in the same stitch. So this is this one right here. Let me just grab the whole thing. So we're going to do 2 single crochet. 1, 2. So now our oval is done. Completely done row 1. Now we're row 2, and like I told you in row 2, we are not going to join. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start my first stitch into where the stitch marker is. So row 2, it says single crochet increase in the next stitch, and we repeat 10 times. Also make sure that you have 10 single crochet already created. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10. So if we increase each stitch by 1, we're going to get 20. So let's do that. So let's remove the stitch marker and do our first single crochet increase. The single crochet increase is 2 single crochet in the same stitch. 1, 2, and I'm going to place my stitch marker where I did my first stitch, which is right here. And then I continue 2 single crochet in each. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and this would be our last increase, because now there's no more stitches up to the stitch marker, so we're done. So we should be counting 20. Let's give it a count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So our row number 2 is done. Let's take a look at row number 3. It's a single crochet in the next stitch, single crochet increase in the next stitch, and we do this 10 times. So this means remove your stitch marker. In this first stitch, we do a single crochet, and in the next stitch, we do an increase. Single crochet in this stitch, increase in the next, and this is done 10 times. So when this is done, you should have 30 stitches. So let's do that, and we'll see if our count is good after. 2, 1 single crochet, and then an increase. 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 1 single crochet. Oh, I don't like this. Okay, so this is increase, so 1 single crochet, and we finalize with an increase. And let's see if we have now 30 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 30. So we did it. We have our 30 stitches. And this was row number 3. For row number 4, you need to do a single crochet in the next 30 stitches. So which is pretty easy. It's 1 single crochet per stitch. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So up to now there was no errors. It's pretty straightforward. I'm going to continue on with the body. If there's any difficulties, I will share with you. I will also share how I do an invisible decrease. This tail, don't forget to weave that in. I've completed up to row number 15. Starting number 16, we need to change color. We need to change to the white color, and I'll show you how to do this. Okay, first thing, you always start the color change at the last stitch you just made, at the last stitch of the last row. Let's undo just the yarn over and pull through. Well, we need to keep both loops. Like this. So instead of doing the yarn over and pull through using the blue yarn, we're going to pick up the white yarn. And we'll do the yarn over, pull through. So this is where my row 16 starts. This is how I'm going to start row 16 using the white. Remove your stitch marker, and you're going to start the single crochet, and it's 60 single crochet all around. Using the white, we can cut off the blue. We need to cut off the blue. I'm just going to keep a little tail because I'm going to knot these together. I'll show you. So let's go around 2, 3. If you want to place your stitch marker, you can, but because of the color change, it's very easy to see where you started. Okay, so you continue like this up until your last stitch here. And what I wanted to show you is these two. Normally you would weave those in, but since they're going to be inside, I'm just going to knot them together, just double knot, and it'll be secure. You don't have to do anything else. Once it is stuffed and inside, it's not going to show. Row number 17 is when we start doing our decreases. So a decrease is to crochet 2 stitches together into one. Start our row 17 pattern. We start with 2 single crochet, 1, and then 2. We're going to do an invisible decrease. An invisible decrease is you pick up the front loop of 2 stitches and you stitch them together. So if you look at how a stitch is made, you've got your front loop right here and the back loop right there. So when you pick it up, you just pick up the front loop like this, like you go, and then you pick up the front loop that's right next to it. Now you have 3 loops on your crochet. You yarn over and you pull through all 3 loops. Okay, do another 2 single crochet, then another 2 single crochet, and then we do our decrease. You pick up the front loop, yarn over and pull through all 3 loops, and you continue 1, 2, 3, 4 single crochet, pick up front loop, yarn over and pull through, and do another 4 single crochet, 2, 3, 4, front loop, then 1, 2, 3, 4, again front loop, 1, 2, 3, 4, front loop, and you continue like this till the end. That will finish off your row 17, and you continue the rest of the rows. I've completed the body. The only thing I need to do now is I need to secure this. I need to close this hole. Right now we have 8 stitches, and this is row number 24. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut my yarn, remove the stitch marker, and I'm just going to pull this through. I'm going to use a yarn needle, and I'm going to sew by picking up the front loop, and there's 8, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and then you pull and it closes like this. Now bring your needle in the middle and then bring it towards the back like this, and then you pull. Make sure this closes, okay, and then continue, just go around like this. And this is how we're going to secure our yarn. The yarn goes through the fiber fill, and that will hold and you cut, and there you go. So the body is completely done. The eyes, I place the eyes in front. You see the spine or the oval we started with. So this is the back, and this is the front where I place the eyes. What's left to be done are the flippers. There's 4, the tail, the tusk, and then to assemble everything. I've already done 3 of the flippers, but there is an error in the pattern. Let me show you. So this is the flipper, and where the error is on row number 2. There is a half double crochet, double crochet too many right here. So remove this and remove this. So let me just show you how this is done. Start with a magic ring. Six single crochet into the ring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Remove the tail, pull on the tail to close the ring. Row number 2, you're going to start off with 2 single crochet into the first stitch. One, 2, don't forget your stitch marker. In the next stitch, you're going to do 2 half double crochets. 1, 2. In the stitch after, you're going to do a half double crochet and a double crochet. The next stitch, a double crochet and then a half double crochet. The next stitch, you're going to do 2 half double crochet and in the last stitch it's going to be 2 single crochet. And you're going to join into where your stitch marker is. You're going to do a slip stitch. You cut your yarn, and then you're going to weave your tail in on the back side, and this is your 4th flipper. Now you've got 4. The next thing we're going to talk about is the tail. I did it. So this is the tail, and also the flipper goes on the tail. You'll have to sew one on each side or one on like this. This is what I saw from the picture. But now, something missing with the pattern, because to be able to do this, you have to start with a magic ring. You do 6 single crochet into the ring, and then you can do your row 1 to 5. It's basic. There's nothing else I can say or tell you about it. Next is the whale tusk. The only thing with the tusk, there's a little error, and that's only on the row number 6. At the end it says you should have 6 single crochet. It's actually 12. Now that we've done everything, now that you have all of your pieces, it's time to assemble. A trick is to pin everything where you want it to test it. Don't forget, you'll need to put a little bit of fiber fill inside, but before you do that, just test fit it. And I like to do this with pins. I just pin everything. Now to the back, so this should be right, let's see, maybe like this. I believe it tells you which rows. So if we look at the assembly, so the tail is approximately 10 to 15 rounds from the top center of the body. 10 to 15. So this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I was not too far off. However, if I look at the picture, see how it's not quite that down. So I would follow the picture, but I mean, you can place it wherever you want. I think just on the edge of where it's white, I think this is where I'm going to position it. I'm not going to pin these, but one of these goes right here, and there's another one on the other side that I have to sew in. And then after, let's see what else. Oh, so there's 2 on each side. So we're going to sew like this, and these are where the eyes are, just follow that line, and this is where you can sew. So go ahead, sew everything. I'm going to sew this from my end. Once I'm done, I'll come back and I will show you the result. Hi guys, there you are. Here is my whale all done. My cat is trying to help me out, but I really enjoyed making this. I love how big this is. It's not tiny, it's just the right size for anybody that wants to practice, but I really enjoyed this. The only downside is the errors in the pattern, but besides that, the crochet hook was great. I did enjoy the yarn. It's not my favorite, but I did enjoy it, and here we are. Let me know in the comment section if you have tried this. I hope they enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have yourself a great day. Take care.